The purpose of today's video is to review the specifics of how to record voice in a group PowerPoint presentation. If you need to stop or pause the video at any point to make notes, please do so. Before doing any recording, make sure you have your completed PowerPoint slides for the entire group in order, and that the first person to record has the full copy. Also, make sure that you have either a built-in or external microphone in order to record. You can pause and restart your recording as needed, but it is difficult to re-record a single slide. If you need to re-record, begin with the slide with mistake and go on to the end. To end recording, press the escape key on the keyboard. The recorded slideshow timings are automatically saved, and the show will advance based on the recorded times. It is best to work from a script that you have prepared ahead of time. Please do not simply read the slides. Try to keep the content on the slide to a minimum and provide the details through your narration. If you use a script, you are less likely to make mistakes. Also, you should pause briefly before moving to the next slide to make sure the recording is not cut off. The first presenter will record his or her narrative starting from the beginning of the show and save the PowerPoint by a new name and send it on to the next person in the sequence. Each person in sequence will begin the recording on their own first slide, not from the beginning of the presentation. You will open the PowerPoint and advance to your own first slide. At that point, begin your recording. I will provide specific instructions on how to do this in the next few slides. The first presenter will record his or her narrative starting from the beginning of the show. To do this, you click on the Slideshow tab, then on the downward arrow on Record Slideshow. When you do this, a drop-down menu gives you the option to start recording from the beginning or from the current slide. The first presenter will click on Record from the Beginning. Once you click this button, the recording begins, so be prepared with your narrative. After you have recorded the narrative for your first slide, pause a second, then advance to the next slide and begin the narrative for that one. Continue this process until you have narrated all of your slides. When you are finished, push the escape button, save the presentation, and send a copy to the next group member. Each person in sequence will begin the recording on their own first slide. Again, not from the beginning of the presentation. You will open the PowerPoint and advance to your own first slide. At that point, you will click on Slideshow, then Record Slideshow arrow, then Record from Current Slide. Once you have completed recording your section, you will save and send on to the next person in the sequence until everyone has recorded. After the final person has recorded, save the file and upload it to Blackboard discussion board. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I know it will be helpful in preparing your group PowerPoint presentation. If you have specific questions, please address them directly to your faculty for this course. This presentation was prepared using the process that was described here. Thanks again. Have a great day.